So the war in Sudan has been ongoing for over a year now, and the situation is catastrophic across a country that is the third one most populated in Africa. It's a country the size of countries like Spain in terms of population, nearly 50 million, half of them are in need of humanitarian assistance, a fifth of them have been forced out of their homes. Today, people in Sudan are lacking a proper shelter, food, they are lacking access to healthcare. Many health structures are not functional, particularly in the conflict areas, and the situation is desperate. And we are already seeing a problem of malnutrition in different areas of Sudan. For example, in North Darfur state, in the Sansan camp where MSF teams are working, we did a mass screening of more than 40,000 children, in total about 60,000 plus children and breastfeeding women and pregnant women. And the rates of malnutrition were very, very high, above the emergency threshold. Vaccines are running short in many areas of the country. And this is why we are also very concerned, because in the past year, we have already seen different outbreaks of disease, for example, of measles, for example, of cholera. And this is something that can be recurrent if action is not taken, if vaccines are not provided to the children, to the vulnerable groups. No? So what we are calling is for the United Nations to exert an adequate leadership at the height of this crisis, but also to the other international organizations to step up their efforts to provide assistance, and to the authorities, to both warring parties, to allow unimpeded access to the populations in need wherever they are, no? Because we think that part of the problem in scaling up the response to the current situation in Sudan is the obstructions that we are facing by the different authorities. We are talking about probably either one of the highest displacement crises. We are talking about nearly 10 million people that in the course of the last year have been forced out of their homes. And we are talking about a crisis that is profoundly neglected by the international community. There is barely attention being paid to what's happening in Sudan. We need that people pay more attention about what's happening in Sudan, because there is a lot of suffering, and much more can be done, and should be done soon. Yeah?